Hi there. Oh, it's almost a fortnight since I did the last video blog, and I've been itching to get in front of the camera again. I've had a really insightful time, as I always do, because that's where my attention is really. But one of the things that became crystal clear to me today was a real key on how to tell the difference between whether you're in your identity or your greatness. And there might be other things that I'm not aware of, other subtleties, but this seems to be a very easy way. If your mind is just like this, I would love to attend the transformation with Darren Eden this year. That comes from my greatness. This is an example of my identity. Ah yes, but I mean you have to go every single weekend for 8 weekends, and then so-and-so said this about so-and-so, and then there's that whole thing, and this is actually becoming quite challenging, and actually I've been feeling like I haven't belonged for a while now, and so actually going back into the fold, I'm not sure that I really want to do that, and I probably don't need it anyway, you know. I've had so much training in so many other disciplines, and you know, actually the way that person acted the other day, I don't know, I don't think that said a very good thing about them. Anyway, on and on. Sock puppet, get the idea? That's my identity. And the more I recognise that, it's like I can just let that, well, I'm having a little bit of a challenge actually, but I'm getting better at letting that go just by as a sort of stream of consciousness really. And so I have tuned in to whether I want to do the 8-month training with Darren Eden again for the second time. And my heart says, absolutely, I want to. My identity is absolutely terrified, actually, of the challenge that's going to come up for me this year. But my heart really, really wants to go. And Darren said something that really touched me earlier on. We had a chat this morning, and I was saying, you know, my identity is very challenged, and actually, my identity is having the pants scared off it about doing this next transformation, and there's an anxiety about the intensity that I'll experience while on it. And he said, isn't it funny how the identity is terrified of experiencing love, that the identity thinks that that's something really bad that I'm going to experience, but actually it's love. And I think that's really true. And it seems that even though I believe that my choice for not going to the Renaissance was my greatness, it's potentially possible that my identity hijacked my greatness. It is feasible that that's the case, and that I've actually become quite aloof from the group and didn't realise how that might affect other people as well as myself. So in my feeling that I haven't felt connected has actually been my withdrawing from everybody, and so I'm making a conscious decision to move back into that space of connection. Apart from that, what's been happening? Oh, an amazing ride as usual, a bit of a roller coaster one like that, but fascinating nonetheless. I checked back into my previous couple of blogs, and I have to admit I have done absolutely no more on that book I was going to do, and I didn't adhere to a new, more magical, more creative structure in my day. I haven't effectively built in those 2 hours in the evening. So I'm going to look at that again. So I can feel myself just resisting a little bit there, which is interesting. And the wonderful balance that I'd created in my life when I said that every day was so much more of what I'd love. Now that I've started this new little business, which is a bridge to what my greatness wants to do, and a fantastic bridge at that, is I've had more of my attention on business. And so instead of going regularly for my wonderful, enlightening walks along the Thames, I've actually spent more time in front of my computer again. So I need to find more of a balance with that. But overall, I'm really, really delighted with how I'm doing, even though there are times when I feel very shitty. But I can actually really catch hold of those moments. And even if I don't always get out of my identity immediately, I do tend to know it's my identity. Anyway, I hope that's enough information right now. I've got some filming to do this afternoon, and I look forward to speaking to you again. Have a brilliant, brilliant weekend, and may you have lots of magical moments. Thanks. Thanks. Bye.